I'd like to simply state that I do not understand the nature and cause of the action in regard of the elements of my personal jurisdiction.
All right. Are you entering a plea of guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
I cannot enter a plea at the moment because I'm not sure what I'm going to be tried under. What jurisdiction am I going to be tried under?
All right, buckle up. Today's courtroom chaos features a guy who genuinely believes he doesn't need a driver's license to be on the road. Yep, he's pulling out the classic "I'm traveling, not driving" argument like it's some kind of cheat code. Spoiler alert, it's not fooling anyone. Driving without a license? Illegal. Everywhere. So yeah, this isn't exactly the strongest defense we've seen. The judge, on the other hand, handles this situation like a seasoned pro, and the whole exchange is honestly comedy gold. These sovereign citizen cases never disappoint. Drop your thoughts in the comments. What do you make of people like this? But for now, let's jump straight into the madness.
In a moment, I'm going to ask how you wish to proceed in regards to a plea. Right now, do you have a plan in regards to an attorney? Are you hiring an attorney, asking the court to appoint, representing yourself?
Represent myself, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Curvin, you looks like you're 33 years old. So absent some other compelling reason, you'd be able to represent yourself. If you wish to, I'm going to ask what your plea is. If you wish to have a trial, if you wish to, I don't know if you qualify for a diversion, if you wish to try to get the case resolved either through counsel or yourself with the county attorney's office, any of those things, then your plea should be not guilty. If you choose to plead guilty, then we would proceed to sentencing. I would hear from both parties and a pronounced sentence. If you plead no contest, that is then if the state were to present what we refer to as a proffer, a person who's pleading no contest are not challenging the charge, but they're not pleading guilty per se. If there's a proffer that supports the facts that would result in a guilty verdict, then that person would be found guilty and we'd proceed to sentencing in the same manner as I described before. With those things in mind, how do you wish to plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Are we on the record?
Yes.
So on the record before I make a plea, I'd like to simply state that I do not understand the nature and cause of the action in regard of the elements of my personal jurisdiction, the venue, and the nature cause of action until the prosecution has allegedly before me, and therefore I'm not able to enter a plea until then. I'd like to know if it's going to be if I'm going to be tried under common law, or is it going to be under maritime?
Quick question. Does anyone actually understand this sovereign citizen language? Because this guy's going on and on like he's about to say some magic phrase that instantly shuts the whole case down. Like the judge is just going to sit there and go, "You know what? You got me. Case dismissed." Yeah, not happening. He keeps asking what law he's being charged under, but honestly, the logic just isn't adding up. It's like they're all reading from the same script. Every single one we've seen ends the exact same way. Shut down, held in contempt, or worse. Nothing good ever comes of it. Maybe a retrial, but that's rare. So what do you think so far? Personally, I think he's completely out of touch with reality, but I'll give him this. He's at least trying to stay respectful. That's something, I guess. Anyway, let's get back into it.
Can you speak up a little bit? It's difficult to hear you.
I got my headphones on. Did you hear what I said, or just what part did you need to
I heard part of what you said, so.
Okay. I was saying, for the record, I did not simply understand nature and cause of action brought against me with regards of the elements of our personal jurisdiction, and also the nature cause of action until the jurisdiction, the prosecution has let me know what they're going to try me underneath, so I can let you know what I'm going to make my plea. I'm not really sure if it's under common law or is it maritime law. So I can know how to defend myself, and then I can enter my plea.
All right. Have you filed a motion for discovery in this case?
I filed in I put a special appearance and affidavit in about a week ago.
Well, there's something that's listed as correspondence in the court file. I'm looking at it now. It's not an official pleading. Neither does it state that you've requested information from the state that we refer to as discovery.
You didn't receive. I emailed. I actually faxed the. I faxed the special appearance. Did you receive it?
There's a document that looks like it is served or before a notary in Oklahoma that reflects what appears to be your signature and says respondent beneficiary of the named defendant constitutional rights / benefits.
It should
Is
be
that
like
the document you're referring to?
Yeah, I think is it just only one they went through? Because there's like 4 pages, 4 or 5, a few pages that went through, not just one.
There's a one-page document.
There's only one. It's supposed to be more. I faxed to more over there. It was supposed to be like 4 pages.
It's one page. Where it begins is at the top. It says the Supreme Court said in U.S. versus Mirsky.
Yeah, I have a copy right here with me. I think you're just referring to the last page, and I'll send like 4 pages of them. I think I got it notarized at the end of it, and I think the notary already sent the last page to you, but it was supposed to be 4 more pages to go with that. And that was the special appearance.
All right. Are you entering a plea of guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
I cannot enter a plea at the moment because I'm not sure what I'm going to be tried under. What jurisdiction am I going to be tried under? I do not understand the nature of the cause of action being brought up yesterday.
Well, I've explained what you're charged with.
Yes.
I'm going to put you down as a plea of not guilty and set this matter for trial. If you wish to,
because my special appearance didn't make it. I need to rescind it as well.
Now he's talking about filing a special appearance. Oh boy, here we go. For anyone unfamiliar, sovereign citizens believe this magical legal trick lets them dodge the court's authority entirely. Their logic? If they don't acknowledge the court, then the court has no power over them. It's basically legal peekaboo, like covering your eyes and thinking you've disappeared. Hate to break it to him, but once you're standing in that courtroom, you're already under its jurisdiction. That's it. Game over. Judges have heard this argument 1,000 times, and it has never worked. Not once. Seriously, if anyone can find a single case where this actually succeeded, I'd be shocked. And yet, people still keep trying it. It's confusing, it's pointless, but let's be honest, it's also incredibly entertaining to watch unfold. All right, back to the action.
How can I reset it so I can have a chance to rescind my special appearance because it didn't make it into? I guess you already had the last copy of it. There's more pages that you didn't receive. I need to enter that in beforehand. How can I reset it so I can do that? Have time to do that? I can do it today, and we can reset it for this same time next week if that's okay with you.
I'm going to go ahead and set this for trial. You can, if you have pretrial motions that you'd like to address, they need to be properly filed.
Okay.
Sometimes if people are representing themselves, they're still held to the same standard as an attorney would be.
Yes, sir.
And sometimes people don't have the experience to do that correctly. So there's an advantage to having an attorney. But I'm going to set aside 2 hours for bench trial.
I'd like to be tried by jury if that's okay. If I'm going to be separate trial, if it has to be separate trial.
Have you made a written request for trial by jury?
I have not. This is my first appearance today.
If you're seeking to have a jury trial, then you're going to need to file a written motion in that regard.
Okay.
Again, pursuant to Kansas law, there are restrictions in that regard. When we set a jury trial, I generally have a pretrial date that we have. You will be required to be here at Elk County to conduct that hearing. If you have pretrial motions that you're wishing to have heard, we typically would do that in advance at a pretrial. I'm going to set a pretrial date at this time. It'll give you an opportunity to place your written motion for request for jury trial.
So, do you think this guy actually has a shot with a jury? Let's be real. He was caught driving without a license and is sticking hard to the full sovereign citizen script. That's not exactly a winning strategy. Sure, he's been relatively polite, but that doesn't change the fact that this whole approach is not smart. A jury isn't going to be impressed by someone acting like the law doesn't apply to them. There's no loophole where traveling magically replaces driving. That's just not how it works. Unfortunately, since this is heading to a jury trial, we probably won't get footage of the final outcome. Those usually stay offline. But come on, we all know how this ends. These cases always follow the same pattern. Big claims, zero results. If I had to guess, he's looking at fines, maybe around $1,000, possibly some probation, nothing unusual. It's like watching someone play Monopoly and argue they don't owe rent because they don't recognize the rules. Anyway, what did you think about this hearing? Does he stand even the slightest chance? If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and drop your thoughts below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.